It's Whispering Canadian, and I just got back from watching a movie with my family, and it's about 3 in the morning, so if I don't make sense in this video, then I apologize. So I'm gonna put some photos in this video. I've been quite busy over the last couple weeks with assignments and being on call and just a bunch of different things, but I managed to go horseback riding with my uncle and a couple of his friends. This uncle lives in the foothills, which are just the hills before you get to the mountains. And so we started at his place and rode out to the mountains. And then the next day I went out to the mountains with a couple of friends. So this is the horse that I rode, giving me a creepy look. I'll try and explain all of the photos that come up, but it's kind of hard to do it the way that I make the videos, so. Anyways, it's been quite nice. Well, it was nice anyways. Right after I made my last video, for like a week, it was plus 12, plus 15 degrees, and it melted all the snow, and even made some of the grass turn a little bit green. But then it snowed. It snowed quite a bit, and it's stuck around for a little bit, but it's supposed to get about 10 degrees again at some point next week. So, anyways, this is the foothills. This is where we just started out, and you can see we had a good distance to go in order to get to the mountains. And as you can see, most of the snow melted in the foothills. This was before we got a whole bunch of snow. So it melted quite a bit, and on the day that we went out, it was quite nice. We didn't have a very bad winter, but actually it was extremely mild, but it seems that whenever the winter isn't bad, spring, we always have a bunch of snow, which is kind of cruel, but so I'm not going to make any guarantees that I'm going to be making videos for the next couple of weeks again. No matter how busy I get, listen to me. I was getting quite annoyed with him by the end of it. Then again, I guess if I had to ride that long of a distance, then I'd be pretty cranky too, so. So yeah, I'm back home for the break for Easter. And again, I'm on call for Easter though, so my family's going out to my uncle's place for Easter, and I have to stay home. I have to stay at the fire hall. But that was just the luck of the draw, so. Ow. Yeah, so this picture was taken on a different day. It was as you can see, most of that snow has melted, but that's the same storm that hit on the prairies. This is the mountains, but we didn't get that much on the prairies, but we got quite a bit. The thing with snow in springtime is it usually melts within a couple of days. Not always, but it usually does. It's just a pain in the butt. And it always depends on the year as well, because, for example, last year it didn't snow. Well, we had a pretty bad winter last year, and it didn't snow at all in April or May. It was nice out. But the year before that, the last day that it snowed was May 29th. So you really don't know. Mother Nature likes to play tricks. This picture was also taken on a separate day. On a separate day from all of those, I went to the mountains 3 times within the last couple of weeks. This one was just